I spent 6 months tracking criminals across 3 countries as a spy, but the real betrayal was hiding inside my own house the entire time. My name is Lucas Mercer, and I worked for a high-end private investigation firm where jobs had no schedule, no limits, and sometimes no guarantee you'd even come home alive. Weeks overseas, sleepless surveillance operations, corporate espionage cases, missing persons investigations, that was my normal life. A year ago, I married Elena after her father, my own father's lifelong best friend, died suddenly in what police ruled an accident, though even then parts of the case never fully made sense to me. Elena was beautiful, quiet, loyal, and never once complained about my absences, even while handling the entire house alone. But there was one thing that always stayed distant between us. We never touched each other like husband and wife. I convinced myself she was traumatized by her father's death and the pressure of an arranged marriage, so I buried my suspicions and focused on work. Then everything changed during a month-long assignment in Singapore involving financial fraud and leaked government contracts. The operation ended early, and when I came home unexpectedly, Elena panicked the second I walked through the door. She kept checking her phone, hiding messages, locking rooms she never used to lock, and glancing toward the windows like she was waiting for someone else to arrive. Years of detective instincts immediately kicked in, but instead of confronting her, I quietly returned to work the next morning and installed hidden surveillance cameras across the house connected to encrypted cloud storage only I could access. A week later, after another overnight operation, I reviewed the footage expecting maybe blackmail, extortion, or some kind of manipulation tied to her father's estate. Instead, I watched Elena secretly meeting her former college friend, Claire Donovan. The recordings revealed months of hidden intimacy, whispered conversations about their relationship, and plans to keep it secret because they feared destroying both families' reputations. My deeper investigation uncovered even more. Elena had been bisexual long before we married, and her father had apparently known about it, but forced the marriage arrangement anyway to protect their family name before his death. At first, I felt betrayed, but then another thought entered my mind, one that could save all of us from scandal, divorce proceedings, inheritance disputes, and public humiliation. One night, I placed printed screenshots from the surveillance footage on the table and calmly confronted Elena. She broke down instantly, expecting rage, lawsuits, or exposure, but instead I asked her to invite Claire over. After hours of brutal honesty, hidden confessions, and negotiations that felt more like a classified operation than a marriage discussion, we reached an agreement no one outside our walls would ever understand. Now the three of us live together in secret, protecting each other's reputations, and the child everyone believes Elena gave birth to is biologically mine and Claire's, a truth hidden behind the perfect family image we carefully built together.